Hey, what's shaking? All right. Good morning. How are you? Gosh, I feel like I missed yesterday because I was traveling, so I do apologize for that, but I wanted to come to you today. I believe I got a pretty good hot topic here that I think, as I was kind of reviewing this topic and talking to people about it, um it just made me think that language is important. So, the title today is How to Talk to Our Kids. And our language with this is very important, and it's talking to our kids about being frugal. So, here's the thing, guys. If we say to our children, we can't afford, or sorry, I don't stand still. So if you see me doing this, that's because I just don't stand still, or I talk with my hands. So it's one or the other. But when we talk to our kids, if they ask us if we can do something or why we don't do something, and we say we can't afford it, that puts a tone on what we do as that we are broke or we have no money for that. So, one of the conversations that my kids and I have had is we choose to spend our money other places other than big all inclusive vacations, right? So, one of the conversations that we had when my kids were a little younger was, why don't we go on these big vacations to Cancun, da 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 da? And I looked at them and I said, well, your Cancun vacation is standing out in the lot with four legs and I feed it year round. That's your Cancun vacation because we choose to put more value in that than we do into being on a week vacation somewhere that costs you thousands of dollars. Those cost me thousands of dollars a year, but instead of going one time, we choose to utilize them all year long. Okay. So that is why we do what we do. But it's important on that we watch to see how we speak to our children about what we do. It's not that we couldn't afford the Cancun vacation. Could we afford the Cancun vacation with, sorry, I'm going to adjust the camera here a little bit, guys. Could we afford the Cancun vacation plus the horses? No, probably not. But I can afford the horses or I can afford the Cancun vacation. Also, we don't put a lot of value in brand new vehicles. Okay? We don't drive brand new. I drive older that's got more miles on it because we just don't want to spend, we don't want the car payment. And I am choosing to not have that car payment, and I am choosing to not have that payment. So I'm choosing where my money goes. However, if I told my kids that that we were broke or whatever with it, then that would be a big different story. Sorry, my son's doing something outside and I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Okay, I guess he's just trying to call my little dog. So anyway, but we choose to not be able to afford it. It's not that we probably couldn't afford it. It's just that if we take money and have brand new vehicles and do those payments, then that takes money from someplace else. So when you say we can't afford it, we need to watch that language because then that gives our children a broke mindset or a poor mindset. And that makes them feel like we are financially strapped. But if you say we choose to not allocate our money to go there, why do we not have these vacations? Because we choose to have the horses instead, and they are a year-round thing. What would you prefer? Would you choose to have the horses, or would you choose to go on a 1-week vacation? And I'm just using that as an example, guys. It could be a car, it could be anything. It could be a brand new horse trailer. We don't owe anything on our horse trailer, and that was by design and that was by choice because we don't feel we need to have big and fancy as long as it can be paid off. So think about that as you start walking through this frugal, because I just think that is rock solid advice. It's mistakes that I've already made that I've had to change my wording on. So I'm telling you from experience, these, and I see it in more in my oldest one now, and then he gets more of a poor mindset, or I don't have the money mindset, than he actually should, because we actually had the money. We just chose to put it someplace else. So anyway, think about that as you speak to your kids, as you go through this frugal thing. Watch not being able to watch saying we can't afford, or maybe it's that we choose to not to afford that, or we choose to not allocate our money there. But don't let them start out this life with the broke mindset. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to take off today. You guys have an amazing day. Don't forget, I have my free Facebook page over there. The link is in the description, whatever video you're watching. I was talking about keto diet this morning and, falling off the wagon. So pop on over there and, get that information over there. I'm giving a lot more hacks over there than I am here. All right. All right, guys, I'll see you all soon. You have an amazing day.